Yo, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I think my mic might be too loud. Definitely let me know. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. I haven't streamed in a while. I feel like I say that every time I stream, but that's fine. The best YouTuber ever? Well, there's a lot of YouTubers, so I'm gonna have to disagree. So right now what I'm doing is I'm gathering a ton of materials to destroy or for my next project, and I'm destroying a trial chamber to do that. So I'm gonna turn some music on. I don't know if this is gonna go through an OBS, so let me turn some music on real quick. I'm just gonna go Stardew Valley music. Can't go wrong with some Stardew Valley, am I right? How often do I stream? Not very often. Okay, okay. That music should be a good volume level. But let me know if I should turn the music up a little bit. No, I don't stream often. I just feel like I don't really have much to stream. I don't know. Like, for me, the best things to stream are just these large terraforming projects. I don't really like streaming anything else, to be honest. Wombaat. That's my name now. It's your first stream? Well, welcome in. You watch my vids all the time, though? Thank you. You can't hear the music. Should be going. Let me see real quick. I guess there isn't music. It does this every time. Okay, it should be going now. It should be going now. This is the life of streaming on YouTube. You gotta fight with OBS. Such a great source of inspiration for me. That's awesome. Are you like making some cool builds too, you know? Making a big Minecraft world? It always makes me happy to see people. The song just immediately made me sad. Jesus. It makes me happy to see people get inspiration from my videos. I think everybody had their Minecraft YouTubers growing up. It feels odd to potentially be one of those YouTubers. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to that. Okay, now that you can hear the music, though, let me know if I should turn it down a little bit. If you can't even hear the music, I don't know. I honestly was thinking about just vibing to the Minecraft music. What do you guys think? Here for the grind? What's up, Truth? Want to start YouTube? I'm just too broke right now to get anything to start. Do you have like a computer? You don't hear music? What is happening? Alright. Well, we're just gonna vibe to the Minecraft music. There we go. I don't listen to the Minecraft music enough, so that's fine with me. And it's a more chill vibe. But I've actually enjoyed using like video game soundtracks for my videos lately, because a lot of them aren't copyrighted, and a lot of them just have really good music. I don't think Minecraft music is great for videos in most cases, though, because it honestly kind of puts you to sleep. Who's my childhood Minecraft YouTuber? Let me think. My childhood Minecraft YouTuber was just Stampy and Bayesian Canadian. I'll turn the music down a little bit to like 60. Feels a little bit loud. I don't like loud music. What games don't have copyrighted music? Honestly, most of them don't. I think the only one you'd have to be worried about is like Nintendo games. But like, I don't know. Minecraft, you're not gonna get copyrighted. And then like Stardew Valley, which I use and like a lot of people use. Like the Sonic games, a lot of people use those. Hollow Knight. And then, yeah. Honestly, like a ton of games. Yeah, the Hunger Games. Yeah, the Hunger Games was awesome. If you're curious actually how many materials I need, let me just open up the schematic manager and show. There's 11 shulker boxes of tough bricks, but if I search tough, you're gonna see all this. This is like 40 to 50,000 tough. But trout chambers are actually a really good source of tough, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. For reference, I usually need like 3 to 5,000 for a video, and this is like 20 times that amount. No, but honestly, I'd never really watched a ton of Minecraft YouTubers, which is weird. I never watched a ton of Minecraft YouTuber in general. I mean, I did as a kid. I watched like DanTDM actually. That was like my favorite. DanTDM was definitely my favorite when I was growing up. But Stampy was definitely the first one I watched. Pink Sheep Totem, yeah. Made by my good friend. Oh my, that actually was a jump scare. I'm gonna have to fight these guys again. I never watched Technoblade, sadly. Or maybe I did. I watched maybe some of his Bed Wars videos, because I was into Bed Wars. So I probably did, but I wasn't like aware of who it was. Does that make sense? I don't know. I honestly didn't play Minecraft for a while, so I wasn't really invested in the whole YouTube side of it. This is the thing about trial chambers. The spiders and skeletons, I guess. It would be kind of fun to get a mace while I'm down here, though. I've literally never even touched the mace, not even in a creative world, so. Which I think most people can say. The mace is, like, useless. What difficulty? I'm on hard. I think. Yeah. That'd be crazy if I was on, like, easy mode somehow. But I switched it from hardcore, because I died. The slimes in the trial chambers? Bought the legacy console versions up until I had my own money and bought the game on your laptop. The console editions are so, like, incredible, though. Like, that's my childhood. It's all the console editions of the game. curious how much tough I've gathered. It's in these shulker boxes. I've also got some like copper, which is really cool as well. But I'm focused on just normal tough and tough bricks. But I guess I'll take whatever I can get. Survival or hardcore better? Nowadays I just prefer normal survival. Just because I don't want to worry about dying anymore. Especially as I'm making content. It's kind of inconvenient. What were you doing? What would I be doing for 67,000 subs? Celebrating, of course. That's the milestone. Oh, it's crazy. I reached 50k though, like just as the year started, which is incredible. You died in your hardcore world? You don't play as much? Yeah, that's what happens. You don't really want to play the game if you're like actually playing hardcore Minecraft instead of just playing it and then changing it to survival. Like if you actually just stop playing a world, it kind of ruins the motivation. But like if you're not making content, there's really no reason to play hardcore unless you were like me and that was the only way you could play the game was on hardcore, if that makes sense. So like I did enjoy hardcore and that was the only thing that got me back into the game. But I don't know, I got bored of it. Mostly because I'm bad at the game and I died a few times. B-days in 10 days. Well, I'm not going to talk to you in 10 days, most likely, so happy birthday. You'll be over 100k by this time next year, easy. I think it's likely, but we'll see. Hardcore's boring. I wouldn't say it's boring, but it can be annoying. Because it can't be more boring because there's more risk involved, but it could be boring if you're like scared to go somewhere because you're scared to die. So I guess I can see it being boring. Are you saying non-hardcore's boring? Yeah, I kind of felt that way for a while. So my thought process was if it wasn't hardcore, then what was like the point? Nothing's really impressive. But now that the Forever World trend is peaked, I guess, it kind of makes it more impressive to play normal survival if you're going to play on a world forever. So. For me, like, I've always wanted to have a Minecraft world where it was, like, just gigantic, where there was so much to explore. And I can't really do that with hardcore. Because I'm bad at the game. It's possible, but not for me. Non-hardcore puts more responsibility on your shoulders to make the playtime meaningful. Yeah. I definitely think there's a good, like, reason to play either. I don't think it's, like, one size fits all, if that makes sense. Like, it just depends on what you want from the game. For me, I was done with it. So my plan for this world was to be, like, to survive maybe for like a year or something and then start a forever world, but I just decided to make this my forever world because I was already kind of invested in it and I wanted this world to mean something instead of it just being like another thing that I threw away. So for me, if I'm creating content, like, what would be the point of making this world if I was just gonna die and just delete it, essentially? My friends and I started a realm together and we've survived over 2,500 days so far and it's really fun to play. And that's awesome. Surviving that long with friends. I feel like that's the hardest thing, is to get a group of people invested in one world. That's the hardest thing. I think we all want like a long-term world with like a multiplayer world, but that's great. That's a long time too. 2,500 days. It's a long time for one world. That's like, it's like a year of like, or more of playing, I would say, right? What happened to the hardcore world? I just watched it last night, 1,000 days 4 months ago. I'm assuming you're talking about my first hardcore world. I fell into the void because I was using an auto clicker and I couldn't switch to my elytra because the auto clicker prevented me from doing it. Which is also another reason why I don't want to play hardcore. Like, I died because of an auto clicker. That's not a part of the game. It was just a mistake. It's not like I'm dying to like a game mechanic. Coming from Rust, I have legitimately zero attachments to any of my builds and honestly would prefer a new world every month. Yeah, I mean, some people just like the 2-week creating a new world. That's the thing about this game. You can literally play it however you want, whenever you want. Hope you stay doing what you want to, because you can tell when people are chasing views. Yeah, I didn't want to do that either. I want to do something I enjoy. I think if you're passionate about like a world or something, then other people will be. Or at least it's easier for other people too. What day am I on? I'm on... I can't even see. 11:21. I do have a mod where I can turn the day count on. I'm gonna do that for the stream. There we go. I downloaded the mod actually because I'm gonna do a 100 days video. Because I don't want to like completely get rid of hardcore playstyle, because I do think it's fun. So I'm going to do like 100 days challenges, because I've never done one before, and they're honestly pretty fun. Hi bro, how are you? I'm good, how are you doing? Have you always wanted to be a YouTuber? Kind of. It was never like, oh yeah, that's my goal, but it was definitely something I was thinking about for like since I was like a kid. But I don't know. I don't know really what got me into making content. It was just something I decided to do out of nowhere. And then I switched to making Minecraft content, and it's changed my life, which is crazy. Were your parents supportive? Yeah. I'd say so. I'd say most people are supportive. But it wasn't like... I don't know, it wasn't like I really, like, talked to them about it before I did it. It was kind of just something I did. Because it's just a hobby. It's not like you get into it and it's your job. Next video win. I really like the build you did in your iron farm, and with the plan you decide I want some player do it is good tube crazy. Well, I didn't know exactly what you said at the end, but my next video is gonna be next month, I hope. This video is like triple the size of my usual video, at least. Actually, probably way more than that. It's probably like 20 times bigger than my actual average video. Oh, I'm so sick of these. What is up there? Nothing I need. But no, I'm not going to be uploading as much as I used to. And I'm going to be focusing on uploading better videos, because I think that's the move. It's already, since I made that decision, it's already kind of grown my channel more than it has before, in terms of like sub growth. So. But I'm not going to be live streaming super frequently. Just when I want to, I guess. Your upload schedule was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. There's a lot of Minecraft YouTubers that upload very, very infrequently. I don't want to do that. I also, like, am encouraged to upload because it is my job. So I don't want to be super infrequent with uploads. I want to upload at least once a month. The plan about the kingdom type, so I want someone to build the world. What type are they? Sort of the world. And now you are doing? Yep. You film things better than most people have been doing it for years. Yeah, I think a big reason for that is when I watch other YouTubers, I kind of just take notes in my head about what to do and what makes their videos good, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I've always done that. Even before I made content, I was like, oh, I like that. Let me like take notes of how to be a YouTuber. So I kind of just learn from what other people are doing as well. And I feel like I do that pretty well. I feel like I'm not getting as much tough over here. I think I've kind of dried this area out. I might have to relocate. I feel like uploading frequently isn't so good because the quality isn't going to be good. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has its advantages. But it also has its disadvantages. Like for me, I wasn't really getting better. And my videos weren't really as good as I wanted them to be. So, like, I understand why it's beneficial to upload super frequently. And I think for the early part of my channel, that was probably better for me. But, you know, it just depends on what you're trying to get. But I do think if you're just trying to grow your channel, it's better to just focus on making high quality content and not be super stressed about upload schedules. After building the whole thing that you have imagined, will there be a series type in Minecraft or your world? I think I'm just gonna move on to another part of my world if I complete the project that I laid out, which will be a long time. And I might honestly do that before I complete the project, just to not get burnt out. But I don't have any plans laid out for what I'm gonna do after, which is kind of the point. Okay, where do I get tough now? Robaz? I feel like I might know who you're talking about. Or Rob is whatever. I think I know who you're talking about, but yeah. A lot of YouTubers upload like 3 times a year. Do you make the animations in your videos? Yeah, I edit everything myself. Not the void X located the world months ago. Oh, are you talking about the island video? The island hardcore world I also died in. And I just I was kind of bored of the world. So I just decided to make this one. I think that's the one you're talking about. Unless you're talking about this, because I'm also in this world. You're talking about the one month ago. This is the same world. Sorry, I think I just made that extremely confusing. I think you're talking about this world. I'm still in it. It's the same world as the 1000 days video I uploaded. What's the reason behind the mining project? This is just to get tough. And a little bit of copper as well. But mostly the tough. Probably should move the beacon. But I need 13 shulker boxes of tough bricks. And then I'm going to need like even more of just normal tough. So like 30 shulker boxes of just tough. Which is so much. It's going to take like 2 or 3 days. This is my guess, but it might take longer. I don't know. How long does it take to make the video, and how long does it take to animate and edit the video? It depends. The last video took me like a week and a half to edit, but it was just editing. Like the video was a little bit different, but usually it used to only take me a few days to edit, but since I've been editing more, it's been taking me like weeks. Like I would say before I made this decision to edit more, it literally took me like 3 days to edit a video. Yeah, I guess it might be a little bit confusing because I it was a hardcore world, now it's a forever world, but it's the same world. Okay, what am I doing? I need to move the beacon. I don't know if you guys ever do something, but you just completely forget why you're doing that. And that's what I just did there. I knew I wanted to go back up to the surface, but I didn't know why. Distracted. Need to move the beacon. Shammy uploaded a 1500 day 4.5 hour video. Nice. And you better watch every second of that and watch every ad. I'm trying to think. I think I've already spent... I haven't spent too much time on this video. I'm actually like really behind on this video because of my last video. But so I gotta like hurry up, gotta quicken the pace. Oh, 5 hours. Even better. Even more shrammy. Any plans on how you want the end room to look like? I don't have plans for that, but it's a pretty good location. So we'll see. How did you make it a hardcore world? Not hardcore like Undo It. So there's like NBT editor thingy, yep, that you can download, and you can just literally change a value in like a notes file. That I'm not good at explaining things. You just change the hardcore value from 1 to 0 in like a notes file that's in the game files. It's pretty simple, but I made it sound like it was like a rocket science. No, there's literally just a notes app that you open up. Honestly, like editing and stuff like Minecraft worlds is not that complicated. But yeah. Okay. I don't know where to put the beacon. So, did you have a job for this? Yes. Easy for you to say. Yeah. I guess it is kind of complicated if you're not used to doing it. But if you have like any other knowledge of like using computers at all, usually it's pretty straightforward. And if not, there's just so many tutorials on how to do things involving Minecraft and worlds and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna use cheat cam. Okay, this is a good spot. But no, I had a job. I've been doing it full time for like I think 7 months now. 7 or 8, not 6 or 7. All right, I'm not gonna say it. Totally not gonna say it. But so originally I worked as a dishwasher, which was incredible. Totally made me want to live. And then I stopped doing that because it was just so like exhausting, and I didn't want it to make me sound dead in my videos. And then I made pizza for a little bit, and then I got fired. And now I'm doing this. So yeah, this is my full-time job. I have been doing this for just over a year. And it's crazy that it went full-time as quick as it did. Why'd you get fired? I didn't do anything wrong. I feel like this is brought up every stream, but it's totally fine. Because I didn't do anything wrong, okay? I'm fine with going over it. I called off one day. One day. And they thought I was rebelling because somebody else got fired and we were like friends. So they thought I was like being dramatic, but that's not how I operate. But it was a pizza place, so it's like, you know, It wasn't like a serious job. It's kind of crazy. You know, when I was growing up, I was like, every adult is mature and, you know, put together. And then you grow up and you're like, no. Like, it's crazy how the world works. You know, it was definitely not reasonable, but it's fine. I just decided to do this full time and give it a try, because why not? You didn't even put the iron in the beacon? Yeah, I'm going up to the surface and clearing out the air right now, because I don't think I can put the iron in just yet. But I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna use free cam to locate the beacon, because I don't feel like writing down coordinates. Where is... Am I... This is a big... It's crazy that there's a trial chamber, a mine shaft, and this in the same area. Oh, I went the wrong way. Owie. Okay. I think I have to go this way. What's up? Finn? I'm just gonna call you Finn. Okay, I probably should sleep through the night so I don't die. Also, make sure to like the stream. It does help out a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go to free cam. Just a little bit this way. Okay. You're holding an egg? I'm gonna use that. Wait. That's crazy. Okay, well. That was an overpowered egg. Okay, where's the beacon? Okay, the beacon's right here. So I need to go right next to that chicken. Where was that? I think it's over here. Alright. This isn't cheating, okay? Don't worry about it. Oh, but if you would build in a dark oak forest, what would you build, you think? Something that kind of fits the vibe. Probably like a wizard tower or something. Oh no, there's like dark grass. So either just a complete custom like forest, or like maybe like an elvish area, maybe. But I don't know if I want to add like different races in my world or not. So probably like a custom dark oak forest. Something magical. 1 in 256 chance. That's crazy. Luck's on my side. Yeah, I'm destroying the trial chamber to get tough. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? Yes. Many a times. I feel like I'll watch Lord of the Rings and then get like an Instagram reel that's just Lord of the Rings, and I'll immediately get the itch again to watch it. Dude, it's crazy how much tough is in the trial chamber. This is absurd. They're just hoarding all the tough. I need this. Have you been playing a little bit less? No? I'm saying a little bit. Yeah, I haven't really played Minecraft that much lately, which is crazy. I haven't been building or on this world as frequently. Which is, it's kind of nice to take long breaks from Minecraft, like worlds, because it gets me excited to actually play survival again. Repair pick. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my inventory for now, and then I'll repair it once this one goes down. work in New Zealand, we always drive past the big cliffs they're on. That'd be so awesome. See, all there is where I live is just like the CVS, Dollar General, you know? Couldn't imagine living with scenery like that. That'd be unreal. The inspiration I'd get for builds. Can't really get inspiration from where I live unless I want to build a Walmart. Which, you know what? Maybe building a Walmart in Minecraft is the move. Maybe I should... Ah! What the heck? Are you in America? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna need more shulker boxes because I want to stay organized. And I got a ton of tough already. I'm gonna throw this stuff away. Alright, let me escape the dungeons again. I say living in America, there's a lot of like different types of scenery and stuff because it's just so diverse. But I haven't seen any of it. What am I doing? Shulker boxes. Exactly. I'm gonna lag when I go over here because I didn't put an ender pearl chunk loader. And there's just bone meal sitting on the ground. What state do you live in? I live in Ohio. Good old meme state of Ohio. Yeah, this chunk is extremely laggy. I should probably fix that. If you're curious, I'm making tree farms. And I need bone meal. So ignore this. And since... So that chunk is loaded, so all the bone meal is getting over here. But it's not going into the hoppers. So eventually I'm going to have to load this chunk or create more storage. At least it's not Arizona. I mean, I guess the worst part about Arizona is just the heat. Just take all the shulker boxes I can get. It's been really cold over here, though. It was like 9 degrees last night or something like that, I think. I don't know if it was that cold, but it's been getting pretty cold. I'm thinking about living over here. You got 100-degree summers and like -5-degree winters. You get everything. But I don't like this time of the year. I don't like cold. So ideally I would live somewhere that doesn't have this weather. In the military? No, I don't think so. I don't think I ever wanted to do that. It's not for me. I'm in the trial chambers though. This is my military. There's definitely enough shulker boxes, I think. Yeah, I'm not in Australia. I guess that's misleading. I wonder how many people think I'm Australian. Like, obviously I don't sound Australian, but I wonder if people have that expectation when they're going into my videos. Alright. I wish there was a way to turn off those spawners, though. Because they're kind of annoying. But it's fine. You know, it's the little trade-off between having an insane amount of tough. You know, there has to be some downside. Oh, you're from Australia? Okay. So that means you have... You can make fun of me for being called Wombaat. You can legally steal my channel name. You have the right. Dude, this is so much tough. It's ridiculous. I didn't know what I was expecting going into destroying the child chamber, but this is a lot more than what I was expecting. Yep, it is tough. Thank you for that. I want you to know that you were the first person in here to make that lame joke. I hope you feel accomplished. Never mind, I guess it is... No, I guess you made that joke. Never mind. Very funny. I can't lie, I made that joke in a video like twice. Yep, it is a lot of tough. That's the point. But it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be, though. This is so tough. Yep. I need to make like a spawn trap for those guys. I need to make like a lava pool that they go in. He followed me from all the way over there? Jeez. Dedication. Oh my, that's a lot. Just gonna ignore them. Bro dropped his pants. Unfortunate. What mod pack am I using? I'm not using a mod pack, but I have my mods listed in the Discord if you're interested in what mods I'm using. I guess I should make a mod pack, but I just have them listed in the Discord with all the links and stuff. I don't have any like game-changing mods, it's just aesthetic mods and stuff. Vanilla plus texture changes and particle changes. Dude, this is like mind-numbing just hearing this stuff being destroyed with the Minecraft music. Have you tried to make Neuschwanstein? Is that how you pronounce that? If I got that right the first time, then I'm a legend. But no, I don't know what that is. But if it's a cool castle, I'm willing to take inspiration from it. Usually I don't take inspiration from real life places, but I should probably start doing that. Baby's first word. I mean, that'd be kind of wild. Pneumonia ultramicroscopic Silicovolcano Gnosis. I definitely pronounced that one right. Got the 38 syllable words in here. Are you building it right now? Gotta send it in the Discord. Been playing hardcore for years, but you're motivating me to becoming a better builder. What is your process of building? Like, are you just naturally good, or do you have been practicing for years? I'm just good. No, it's all about practice. But it's not just practicing just by building the same way. You gotta know what you need to work on, and then practice that specifically. But it's mostly practice, for sure. Like, if you want to focus on interiors, then just work on those. If you want to focus on shading, then do that. Like, just focus on individual things, and it'll come together eventually. That's such a specific word. I'll have to look at that castle. Let me actually look at that castle real quick and see what you're talking about. Let me see. Let me give it a little yonder. Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen that castle, I think. No, it's pretty cool. I definitely might take inspiration from that. 200k special should be going to Australia. Yeah, the crazy thing is I've actually thought about something similar to that, where I like go to Australia and meet like an actual wombat. Yeah. Get a pet wombat. Bring one home. What, to own a wombat in America? I mean, I know there's people in Australia that own wombats. They're adorable. But I bet it's illegal in America. But they don't have to know. Building a Call of Duty map. My favorite road, do you think that would do well as a video? Maybe. It's a very niche topic, but it could if you get the right, you know, if you make the video properly, I guess. Get a good thumbnail. I think there's a niche on YouTube for stuff like that, though, for sure. I think you can pull it off. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully none of those got deleted. I would be so upset. Okay, this is not good. Oh, they're in danger. I hope not. They shouldn't be in danger. Who would kill a wombat? I guess these guys are trying. Oh my god. I hate skeletons. So annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Dude. I guess I have to light up stuff up there. Oh my god. That's so annoying. Oh, I thought that was another creeper. I was actually gonna crash out. So there's no way of really knowing if it destroyed a shulker box. I think it probably did. Oh my god. I think I probably did lose a couple. But I don't know. I don't know if I did. So I guess this game is telling me to put these in like a chest or something. Or store them somewhere else. Or I can just light up the area. What's the story behind the pink sheep? I made a YouTube short. No, that's the problem. I made a YouTube short about it. So it'd be easier to watch that than for me to explain it again. But essentially the sheep died. And that's kind of the story. And I just decided to make the sheep a figure in the world. Because I would talk to the pink sheep a lot. And, you know, I don't know. That's the explanation. There's not much of a story to it, I guess. They didn't lose any. There was 13 in that corner. The creeper blew up 5 and left 8. Yeah, I thought so. I thought this was the layout I had, and I don't think any of them got deleted, which is good. I don't know if they can delete them. Hello? Hello? It's a very confusing hello. Wait, there's another one. I gotta use one of the keys. Let's see if I can get something good. Are you gonna do something else after completing this? I don't think I'm gonna get this done on this stream, but I'm just focused on gathering materials. So this is all I'm gonna be doing in this stream, I think. Oh, they can. What was I doing over here? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep some of these keys on me. I know deleted that one myself because the old one sent. Okay. Let's see what I'm getting. It's gonna be like a piece of bread. Oh my god, that's horrible. Man, Minecraft needs better loot. This is unfortunate. The hopper is more valuable than what I just got. That's what I think about that. How do I join a Discord? Yeah, the Discord should be in there, but it might not be. It might not work. Because for some reason, Discord links in my server just don't last forever. I don't know why. I click the forever link and it just doesn't work. Like, I stopped posting the Discord link, or like, I don't know, it just doesn't, I don't know. It just expires every time for some reason. Don't really know why. I don't know what could be causing that. I'm like actually so relieved that this stuff can be insta-mined though. This isn't even the painful part of the material gathering process. I have to get the same amount of deep slate, which can't be insta-mined. Oh, it's gonna be so unfortunate. Actually, click the Discord link and see if it is expired. It might not be. For some reason, I can't even copy and paste it right now. Where did I get the idea for the castle I built? I kind of just stole it from Game of Thrones, like most of the things I build. But the idea for the storage room was, like, I just decided to give the build a purpose, I guess. And I wanted to always build something for Pink Sheep, and since Pink Sheep spawned on that little island, he spawned like on the island, I want to pretty much transform that island into like a cliffside thing. So I kind of always had that idea since I made the world, but are you full-time with 250k subs? I don't know. I mean, I don't know, like, the revenue on YouTube isn't really dictated by how many subs, it's just about, like, views and stuff. $10K, I don't know about that. It's probably like 40K. Discord link worked, that's good. Australia has Discord 18 plus. That's very interesting. How do you go about storage in your world? Honestly, currently I don't go about storage. That's why I'm making the storage room. But I am making it like a fully automated storage room for every block in the game. So I'm trying to get better with storage because I've been really bad at it for like the entire time I've ever played Minecraft. So currently I don't have a storage solution, but I'm trying to have just one central storage room. I used to want to go like the flip route, which was just creating storage rooms for individual blocks in different areas. And that's a cool idea, but I just don't think I don't know, I think it'd be easier to just have one storage room. Plus they look cool. That was like your second stream. You quit your job and told the stream chat you're making YouTube videos full time. 12? I don't think it was 12K. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. Grabbed a diamond. Just gonna fill up my inventory. But I'll do it. I'll grab it since you asked politely. Just turned 17 today. Happy birthday. Well, if it was 12K, like, this amount of subs you have doesn't really matter. I mean, people don't really sub to channels as much as they used to. So, I don't know, there's some channels that have like 5 million subs that don't get it as many views. Just really depends. Yeah, it was like 8 months ago. I thought I had more subs then. Any potential way I can get mod like maybe later or something if I get more subs anyway? I don't know. I don't know if I want to just give moderator out. Dinner time? Oh, goodbye. Enjoy your shrimp Alfredo. Because that's definitely what you're having. Any tips for shading? Well, first you gotta get a block palette that has a nice gradient to it from like dark to light. And you kind of just follow that in areas where you think there's gonna be shadows. Just make it look... Don't make it look noisy. But just make it look, you know... I don't know. Just don't make it look noisy, I guess. Follow like a pretty simple gradient. There's so many good builders on YouTube, so if you need like help with that, I would just recommend either going on like some of the Discord servers with builds or on YouTube, just kind of seeing what they do, trying to copy that in your own way. That's what helped me, but just don't like make it noisy or like a straight gradient. Like make sure to actually think about where there'd be shadows. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. It is 6:28 p.m. right now. So you're like half a day ahead of me. But no, I mean, shading is not super difficult in concept. You just really have to know what blocks work well together. And then you have to just think about where those blocks would go in the build. But I can't lie, like, I just kind of... I don't know, it kind of actually hit me recently. Like, texturing and stuff. So even for me now, it's pretty difficult. It's probably the most difficult thing about building still, is texturing. So I get it. It's definitely a little bit more difficult. Is that box sorting mod? What is it called? I think it's just called inventory sorter, but it's so helpful. Highly recommend that mod. Honestly, I'm pretty bad at building, but I would say if you keep practicing certain building styles, it helps to get better. Yeah, for sure. But I would say, like, as long as your builds aren't super noisy, you should be fine. For me, if I was trying to focus on getting better, it was always easy for me to just look at what other people were doing and then try to kind of copy that. But you also have to think, like, why they're doing what they're doing. Do you make your builds with Axiom first? Yeah. And then I use Lightmatica. I essentially use Axiom for everything now. It just makes building much easier and quicker. It really is, like, the best YouTuber tool. And building tool in general. My PC last year, I thought it was my best purchase I made. Minecraft on PS5 is so hard. Like, I built a mega castle in survival, took 4 months, but on PC took like 3 days. Yeah. It's crazy how much time it saves. But I can't lie, even this build that I'm working on now took like over a month to fully plan. So it still takes some time. What's up, Sulav? Welcome to the stream. Nearly fell asleep on my desk because your 1000 days video. Yeah, I don't want to scream in my videos. I hope, like, I want to do good editing, but I don't want my videos to be like that style where it's like super fast and in your face. I just want them to be good quality, but I still want to keep the kind of chill vibe. What's up, Crypto? How you doing? What's up, Eagle? You guys got here at the same time. It looks like you got here together. So hungry, but this stream was goated. Oh, I'll see you later. Enjoy your meal. The Discord link was posted a minute ago. It should be in the description, but that one might not work. For some reason, I can't go into my chat and paste the Discord link. It like won't let me, so... If anybody has the Discord link, I would appreciate if you post it in the chat, because for some reason, it's just not letting me enter the chat. What I find... Okay, tips on finding a seed. There's this website called MC Seeder. Oh, I didn't... Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm out of it. That's awful. Oh, I'm actually so mad. I'm gonna cry. Freaking broken netherite pickaxe. It's like bottom 5 things to ever happen to me. Second one I've broken. I haven't even had. I've only had 3. I've broken 2 of them. Oh my god, dude. Second straight video. Oh wait, I should probably turn the volume down. No matter how many days you spend in a world in Minecraft, you're still gonna break your netherite pickaxe. It's just the reality, I guess. Dude, I don't know what it is. What just happened to the music? Was that the song? I was gonna say, I'm like extra tired today. I don't think I slept well last night. And that just freaked me out. I want to get out of here. So I'm gonna blame that on why my pickaxe broke. It's not me, it was just my insomnia. I can't believe that happened. I literally was not even paying attention to durability for a second. That's incredibly frustrating. What's up, Kate? How you doing? Welcome on in. You said 1 message and you're already number 3 on the leaderboard? That's crazy. So we got the OG Minecraft music, though. I don't think I'm ever gonna forgive myself for breaking that pickaxe. That's the one I just made, too. It's the one I just made, like... I just spent, like, 20 minutes putting efficiency 5 on that thing, like, before the stream. Well, at least my Silk Touch one is still here, but I'm gonna have to make a diamond pickaxe and just use that. Ow. What's up, Cookie Reigns? Yo, I was here before. How long you been streaming? Like an hour and a half. Not too long. I should have a good pickaxe somewhere from when I was end raiding. Somewhere. These are terrible. I thought I had more pickaxes. Where did I put them? I must be like the worst Minecrafter of all time. This wouldn't be an issue if netherite was easier to get now, but it's such a pain to get. Whatever. Love your vids, thank you. I guess I'll just make the pickaxe some other time. Especially I love a good Enderman farm. I feel like it's just not that efficient. So I don't feel like going over there again. I thought I had another diamond pickaxe somewhere. I might have used the pickaxe for the netherite pickaxe that I just broke. That might be the pickaxe I'm thinking about. Because I swear I had another one, but I think it's the one I broke that I'm thinking about. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Real with the update from a while ago where they added the smithing templates. It's so hard to get into right now. Yeah, it's a lot more of a pain. But I guess I get it. But I feel like they didn't need to add that. Like, they kind of just randomly decided to add that. What I need to do is I need to like spend an entire day just getting like a ton of netherite tools and maxing them out. Get like a good XP farm and just stay strapped with the pickaxes. My favorite YouTuber, thank you. I'm glad I can be your favorite. You know, breaking that pickaxe wouldn't be nearly as devastating if I actually had like a good source of getting good tools, but I just don't. I'm like so underprepared. I've been very lazy in this world. I don't have like any automatic farms. I don't have like a villager trading hall at all. I have like a cave with a few villagers in it and that's it. So breaking that pickaxe is gonna take like an hour just to get it back. I'm devastated. I honestly, like, I kind of don't like the game mechanic where you can break tools. But I'm deciding that now that I broke a pickaxe. Like, it'd be cool if you could just not use it. You know what I mean? Like, if the pickaxe was just unusable, but it doesn't break. Like how they have the elytra. You can't just break an elytra and have it be destroyed. So I feel like it should apply to tools as well. Well, that's just me. I mean, it kind of makes more sense for armor. But I don't know. Yo, everybody in the stream, make sure to like the stream as well. Helps it out. Like the stream for the broken pickaxe. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, if you want to send the castle, you can do it in the Discord. There should be a builds chat, and there's also a build thread. No, not thread. What is it called? Like forum thingy? I don't even know what it's called. I'm too old for this. There's like a build showcase chat in the Discord that you can send stuff in. Or you can just send it in general, like it doesn't matter. It might be easier for me to see it if it's in the general chat. So I'm deciding now, my next project that I'm going to do is probably going to be like a rocket farm. Because that's also one thing I don't have in this world, is a good supply of gunpowder and paper. Play other games as well, or just Minecraft? Just Minecraft, really. I did play Stardew Valley for the first time recently, though, and that's a pretty enjoyable game. I'd say it's in like the same vein as Minecraft. Different games, but the same reason to play them, I guess. They're very chill. Oh, what do I do without the bamboo planks? Yeah, Stardew is great. But yeah. But so here's the thing about playing other games for me. Like, they kind of overwhelm me with how many game mechanics other games have. Like, I think the reason I like this game so much is how simple it is. Like, even Stardew has a lot of... There's not a lot of game mechanics, but there's just so much to do. It's kind of overwhelming. But that's just a me problem. Like, there's a lot to do in Stardew Valley, but also not at the same time. Which is why I think I enjoy it more than usual. Where are you mining a char chamber? I just need tough. And a little bit of copper. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bye. Minecraft, like one of the first games I really ever played. Yeah. Same. What is the first video game I played? Probably like a racing game or something. Or like a web game. Do any of you guys remember the like powder game? Like the MS Paint like powder game where you would like simulate like powder and explosions and stuff? I don't know if any of you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the game's called. I think it might literally be called Powder. I don't know. But that was a goated game. I grew up on like very simple games. I think that's why. I can't really play like other games. Like, if I have to like look up something, then I don't really want to play the game. And I feel like I do that in every other game I play. There's also the other games, what is it called? Like those very simple fighting games and like the web games. Like Age of War, what are they called? Where you would like fight like an enemy and they would do like waves of enemies and stuff. And you would just try to survive through like different eras of the world. I feel like I'm very bad at describing these games, but there's also that one. That one's also great. And I'm sure none of you know what I'm talking about. Age of War? I thought that's what it was called. Yeah, there was a few of those games, but those ones are really fun too. So I just like simple games that you just play and like, I don't know. Just those, you just open up the game and boom, you're already in it. You don't have to worry about fighting a boss or doing anything like that. Just simple games. Yeah, you start as a little caveman with like a club, and then you purchase different like classes, I guess. And you like upgrade, and then it'll go to like, I think the last one is like aliens and stuff. Imagine making that in Minecraft. Making Age of War in Minecraft. I'm sure somebody has done that. Would you suggest me to do building custom trees? So here's the thing, like, so many people are really good at building custom trees. I feel like I'm not even that good at it anymore. One second, chat. Sorry. I'm back. Oh my goodness. Oh. You would trade us your Discord profile picture as a chick instead of pink sheep? It's adorable though. Can't be that mad. The new baby mobs in Minecraft are incredible. Literally like the cutest thing in the world is that little chicken. Little chick. It's great. Why am I mining a trial chamber? Just to get tough. Even, like, minus the insane amount of tough bricks that trial chambers have, it's also a really good source of just normal tough because of it's on deep slate level. So there's also these patches of tough that are just around the trial chamber itself, so it's just a really good source of tough in general. But since I need so much tough brick, this was like the most efficient method of getting it. I mean, there's probably some like automatic TNT duper machine thing I could make that would make this a little bit faster, but I feel like that would complicate it too much. Love your enchanting tower, thank you. That's honestly, that might be my best build in the world. It's a little thing, but I think it's my best build in the world so far. Like the texturing and stuff. I like it. But thank you. I kind of cooked with the texturing on that. It's pretty simple, but it looks cool. And the interior is so good. It's definitely my favorite interior as well. Yeah. But I was also very inspired by Westeros Craft for that build. So the interior is very much inspired by a build that they had. But that build helped me out a lot with just planning interiors and stuff. So I definitely learned a lot from making that thing. It's my first stream. Welcome in, Goober. How you doing today? Or tonight? Or this evening or morning or wherever you're from. For me, it feels like I just woke up. Like I have been so tired today. I think I just didn't sleep well. Because my neck hurts. So I just don't think I got good sleep. Found your channel by episode 1? That's awesome. It's crazy how well episode 1 did. Both episode 1s. Can you give me some tips for making castles or towers? I want to make one in my world. The biggest tip I can do for like more complicated builds is to just use reference images. As many as you can. You don't have to directly copy them, but just kind of understand why things are laid out the way they are. If you understand why things are where they are and laid out and done, you know, everything's done for a reason. If you just can figure out why, then it makes it much easier, especially for a castle. Like, I did a lot of research into the layout of castles and stuff, and that helped me a lot. I mean, I'm no expert, but even if you just get a little bit of basic knowledge, it helps. Like, what I learned is the castles were laid out for very specific reasons. So, usually on like the bottom, obviously there's like a basement for castles, but there's always going to be like a grand hall area with like a throne or like a big table, and then there's going to be a kitchen close to that. And then usually on the upper levels there's more like bedrooms and stuff. So usually there's like some dungeons, then there's like the grand hall above that, kitchen close to that so they can feed the people of the castle. So everything's laid out for a reason, for efficiency and stuff. And you also have to think about like how are they defending the castle. I decided to make a bathroom in the castle too, which was kind of fun. So just have fun with it. But if you like make it more realistic, then it becomes a little bit easier to lay it out if you're talking about an interior. You can put episode 1 in any vid and you can probably get more views. See, probably, but probably not. Because eventually people would catch on and the algorithm would probably catch on. But I will say episode 1's do way better. But that's just how things with like episodic things work. Every TV show and everything just works that way. But like I thought for a while that 1000 Days videos were like guaranteed success, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't work. What is this? I don't like that. Love your vids, thank you. I am not a cat 87. When you give man nothing, he will create a paradise. But when you give a man everything, he will burn it. Yeah. Exactly. Think my friends would like your vids? Well, make sure to send them all the links to every single one of my videos. No, probably don't do that. Oh my god. So much tough. This trial chamber is going to look cursed when it's just completely hollowed out. What's the next build going to be? Sneak peek, please. I've kind of given a ton of sneak peeks of the build. I don't know if I'm going to give you any on stream. I don't really have anything to, like, show. I don't know. There's not really any sneak peeks I can give right now for any builds. I don't think. Wait a second. Why aren't these stacking? Why does it say there's bricks in here? Am I doing something wrong? That's so weird. What is happening? Yeah, I just don't think there's anything I can really spoil. I haven't been building as much lately, I'll be honest. There's something about these two. I think it's just glitched. Because I think it's because there's decorations on them. Yeah. But I don't know why it says brick, brick, brick. Oh, okay, now I get it. It just looks weird. Okay, I get it now. I was just confused on why it said brick, brick, brick. I thought there was like actual bricks in the thing, and I was wondering why they weren't popping out. That makes more sense now. Oh, Ender Pearl. That actually was a surprisingly good Ender Pearl throw. That was actually kind of sick. That was the most impressive thing I've ever done in my life. I think I need to make another copper chest thing. Okay, I feel like I've kind of ran out of tuff to get. I think this area is kind of destroyed as much as I can do it. I mean, there's, I guess over here maybe? We'll see. But I don't have the beacon over here anymore. Yeah, I'm collecting tuff for the next build. Next build uses way too much tuff. I tried to cut the tuff down with pale moss, and I think I did like, ooh, found the spot. Let's go. It's like 50-50 pale moss and tuff, so there's still so much tuff I have to use. I think that this build probably has like 300,000 blocks, maybe? I don't know. Maybe more than that. Probably a little bit less, actually. Like 200, maybe? I have to count. actually see. It'd be cool if it showed you the exact amount of blocks. I think it might. It says 330,000, but some of these aren't like actual blocks that I'm using. So it's like 300,000. Yeah, that's crazy. Is it a cliff? Yeah, it's a cliff. It's the one I showcased in my last video. It's like a cliff with a throne room in the middle of it. And there's going to be a castle on top of it, but I haven't planned that out yet or built it yet. But my plan for the build is to have a storage room that's just like a big throne room temple kind of thing. And then I want to build a castle on top of the cliff with a sheep farm kind of built into the entire thing. And it's going to be like a temple for the pink sheep. This room is extremely bright. That's so much copper. Oh my. Thought it died. The pink sheep died in my last world, but in this world is back. Resurrected. Because I died in my last world, so. I'm wondering though how I would create lore if there was another pink sheep, because it's possible to have like an infinite amount of pink sheeps in a world. Maybe not an infinite amount, but it's possible to have multiple pink sheep without dyeing them, like just natural spawning. So I've always wondered what I would do if there was another one, but it's just the one pink sheep. Just do something like when your pink sheep dies, your world ends or something. Now that would be crazy. I haven't really decided what I want to actually do with pink sheep for the build. Like where I want to put him. If I want to just like attach a lead to him or something. He's in a boat right now, so he's not going to despawn. So I do need to name him. Just in case. Because I didn't do that last time. And that's the reason he died, I think. I think he despawned. Do you get your shulker boxes by flying to in-cities, or do you have a shulker farm? I go to in-cities. I don't know if I'm ever going to make a shulker farm. It feels like one of those things that's just a little bit overpowered. I don't mind raiding in-cities. It's one of those things where you'd be removing, like, one of the essential... Like, the end is kind of boring, but raiding in-cities is kind of fun. Just like one of those things that I don't want to remove from the time in the game, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'm ever going to make something like that. Unless there's like a very specific build that I'm working on that I need that many shulker boxes for. I have died in this world, yeah. Just once. Yeah, stream's been going for about an hour and 40 minutes. Did I not make another? Gotta make another copper shulker box. Just put it in here. My audio, what happened? What happened? Huh. What just happened? Is it okay now? I don't know what could have potentially caused that. That's weird. Ow. I don't like these guys. Yeah, I'm sorry, that audio was cooked. I don't know what happened. Streaming is unusual. You run into so many technical issues while you're streaming. Things you didn't even know were possible. I mean, it sounded like an alien was attacking. Sorry your ears had to experience that. Oh, that's why that was there. Well, that's fine. Where was I? I think I was up here. I wish tough wasn't such a good block. It's such a pain to get. Honestly, same thing with deep slate. They need to make it so you can insta-mine deep slate. What I'm gonna have to do to get all the deep slate I need, because it's like, it's also an insane amount, like tens of thousands. I'm gonna need to get the wither, and the wither's gonna have to explode like a line, and I'm gonna have to pick up the deep slate that the wither explodes. So I'm gonna have to like make an entire wither skeleton farm, I think, to get the deep slate, or I'm just gonna have to commit to like destroying an entire area, which will take many hours. So I think I'm gonna have to make a wither skeleton farm in order to get deep slate. I'm not excited for that. Such an unbelievably large project. I have to make sure my pickaxe doesn't break. If that happens, I'm cooked. I swear your watch time hours is gonna be so freaking high because bro makes movies vids. Hopefully. I'm hoping this video does well, because I'm committing a lot of time to it. I feel like storage room videos usually do pretty well though, so I have a good feeling about it. Wait, you're recording for YouTube right now? Yeah. Kind of just recording a time lapse with a flashback mod. Yeah, there's really nothing that I'm going to do in the game that's not going to be recorded. Unless I'm, I don't know, getting like steak or something. But all the material gathering is recorded and everything. Should make a creeper farm and make the farm inside a massive creeper. So I don't know if I want to do builds like that. And I already have kind of an idea for a creeper farm. The haunted castle that I made is gonna be where I put the creeper farm. And I'm gonna make like a rocket factory there. But I don't know if that's going to be my next build, because I don't know if I want to just do castle, 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 like, every video, but it's kind of what I end up doing. But I have, like, the idea to make a big tower that has the farm, so I guess it wouldn't be a castle, but it would be at the same time, so. So either my next video is either going to be a rocket factory, or it's going to be maybe like a nether hub. We'll see, because I have an idea for another hub. But I haven't like planned anything for the nether hub, or really the tower. So we'll see. You could connect a sugarcane farm and a creeper farm to make automatic rockets. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. The only thing about gunpowder farms is I think you have to AFK them. But if I can just have like an auto rocket factory, that'd be great. Oh my god. These guys are teaming up on me. Might make a new survival mode. Go for it. I think another reason why I'm choosing normal survival is I'm kind of sick of playing in like I want to get to really late game Minecraft where I have automatic farms for everything. I'm kind of tired of having to make automatic farms, so I just want to get rid of. I don't want to be in this stage of the game anymore. I don't really want to go back to early game Minecraft again, because it's kind of painful when you're trying to make videos. Start playing hardcore because other YouTubers? Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. Sorry. I always kind of say, like, don't feel pressured to play hardcore Minecraft, because I don't know. There's good things about it, but if you die in your world and it just ruins your motivation, then I feel like you don't need to play hardcore just because other YouTubers are doing it, or YouTubers are doing it. Making a continent, right? Yeah. Probably repair my pickaxe. I'm totally gonna forget about the pickaxe durability in a second. Go for your favorite road wood. Should be to make 7 continents. That's a lot. I mean, that would probably be the rest of my life, and then some. I'd probably have to come back from the afterlife to finish that. But I don't know if I'm gonna do 7, but I guess maybe like 4 is a achievable goal. We'll see. And honestly, it might be wise to just do like 2. And just maybe expand them. Make like 2 large ones instead. Because eventually I like the vanilla Minecraft terrain, but I also think it'd be really cool to have a completely custom terrain area in my world. So maybe I just completely make a continent on top of another one. That's just complete custom terrain. I think that'd be a cool idea. Oof. Scary end dimension. Do you use mods? Yeah, I do. All of them are in the Discord. Make lore like maybe like 3 max. Like a war. Yeah, I want to have like... I don't know if there's going to be like a current war happening in the world, but I want to create like some history like that. I've always wanted to create like a battlefield in the game. Or like a ruined town. But I definitely have decided that I think I want a large area of my world to be completely custom terrain. Because Minecraft terrain kind of limits you. Okay, the audio's messing up again. It's like the 3rd time that's happened. I don't know why. So when it happens in the end, it's just kind of creepy. Dude, I'm almost out of rockets. Okay. Probably need to kill some creepers. Because I don't have a gunpowder farm. That's the end cave sound kind of thing. Is it? I don't like that. It makes me feel like my audio is just getting destroyed. No, I don't have any paper on me. I don't have my ender chest. The ancient builders built a continent to prepare for the war. I don't know if I'm going to have lore around who built the continent, because I kind of just want it to fit into, like, actual terrain. Like, natural. But, yeah. I think what I want to do, though, is create, like, a big valley. Kind of like Rivendell, I think. Is kind of what I'm thinking for the custom terrain. From Lord of the Rings. That's kind of like the custom terrain I'm thinking of. Something, like, crazy. Would be tough? Yeah. It would probably be a lot of tough. I don't know, there's this person I follow on Twitter who makes custom maps. And they look so good. And it's just like all custom landscape, and it has me really inspired to make something like that on my own. 3 continents. 1 pink sheep, 1 wombat, and then the underdog or the underchick, the chicken continent. It's kind of a funny idea. I don't know how I would get wombats, like a wombat themed one. Just make my world just animals. That's kind of a funny idea. I was talking to Shrammy and I was like, I should make like a bunch of different YouTube channels that are called different animals. Like I make a channel that's like a raccoon as my second channel or something. Just have like a zoo. But I don't know. I like the idea of using the mobs in the game to create lore, or things in the game to create lore. So it's a decent idea. The chicken gods. Where you get the name Wombat? There's this website called NameMC, and I kind of just took the name because it looked funny and cool, I guess. And that's what I named my YouTube channel. From the animal, yeah. We'll be honest though, I think I'm gonna get off the stream here. I'm pretty tired and I gotta eat dinner. But got a decent amount done. Broke a pickaxe. That's exactly what I wanted to do. There's no clouds. I just realized there's no clouds. That's why the pickaxe broke. I didn't have clouds. Duh. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm a little exhausted. So I think I'm gonna get off stream, and I might stream this weekend though, because I do have a lot of grindy projects, and I'll hopefully have more energy next stream because I'm a little tired. But I'll see everybody. Thank you guys for stopping by. It was fun, nice little chill stream. I enjoy the late night streams, but I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Watch the whole stream. Thank you. And hopefully you hear it for the next one. I'll see everybody later though. Bye bye.